Okay, we're going to do some equation for beginners here, and let's go ahead and get started. The first couple are multiple choice. When you have multiple choice, the first thing I would do is I'd go over to Desmos and use my calculator, because you want to make sure you get the best use out of your tools possible. So I would put that in there. I put in half the equation on one line, the second half of the equation on the other. I know that equal sign means that those two have to be exactly the same. On the third line, I'm going to put in a 3, just like A, and notice 15 and 27 are not the same. So there's no way that 3 can be an answer. So let's go ahead and try the 4. 20 and 29 are not equal, so there's no way that 4 could be the answer. Let's try 7. 35 and 35, that looks like our winner, but just in case, let's go ahead and do 10, 50, and 41 are not the same. So that's how easy it is. Sorry about that. I keep getting that in the wrong place. That's how easy it is to get these done. Okay, that's all you have to do to make sure that if you're doing a multiple choice problem that you get the right answer right away. Now, the other thing is even if you solve this, I'm going to go ahead and solve just this one that's multiple choice. Even if you solve this, okay, what I need you to remember is that you need to check every single one in your calculator. Do not do an equation or an inequality without checking your answer with Desmos, because you want to make sure that it works, and it works in your calculator as well. So let's go ahead to the second problem on these beginner equations. And again, I'm going to use my calculator on this because I've got options of numbers to plug in. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my first line on the first line of Desmos. Then I'm going to make sure it's right. Always check and make sure that you've typed it in correctly, because that's the only thing that can mess you up here. All right, and then I'm going to do x equals, and I'm going to try 3. 3 gives us -3 and 20, so that didn't work. I'm going to try 4. That gave us -2.5 and -19. That is not equal. I'm going to try 37, and it gives us 14 for both, so that looks like my answer. And let's try 10 just to make sure. 0.5 and -13 are not equal, so it is definitely the 37. You check it in your calculator, you check your answer, you make sure you're right. Okay, if there were no answers given, you would solve it first, check your answer with your calculator. If it didn't work, you could try to solve it again, or you could use your problem-solving skills to find it by guessing. So next we're going to do intermediate equations.